Edward gets one kill back, but Cajun is just absolutely perfect in that position.
2-on-1 now. Edward finds Dupree. 5 seconds. All he has to do is stay alive. Shouldn't be time to plant here. He can't do it.
He went for the op instead. He wants to kill one!
What?
Why is Cajun facing that? What in God's name is he doing?
You can see the look on his face. He's realized what he's done.
You have to have a strong mentality to be able to compete and stay in the game at this point. Astralis is very new to having that winning mentality, that confidence that we've seen. This is a team in the past. It's the old narrative where they're the chokers, or the guys who can never make it here because they always collapse at some unfortunate moment. Well, they haven't done it. They've bended, but they haven't broken in this event so far. So this is going to be a real battle for them.
Astralis always does well, but they have this curse of getting to the semifinals and then never being able to move forward.
They're their own worst enemy, right? When they get to these semifinal games, sometimes they even have a good lead and everything, but something just doesn't click for them. They tend to choke, they tend to break under pressure, they lose the big advantage and just, fall out in the top 4, never seem to make it into the finals of a major, even though all the ingredients are there.
It does force Device back because he is tagged up. He's down to 12 HP, but they've already rotated. Device spots one going by. No scope, doesn't hit it. Where's the refrag? He's low, he's on 12. He has to be so careful. That's almost going to seal it.
What an audacious play that was from Device to give his frag away like that. What a weird decision from him to run out. He could have given the information. He's going for a no-scope. It's so high risk. That's a massive round for Astralis to lose, and now we are straight back into this and actually have the lead.
For Astralis, a little bit heartbreaking, I can imagine, after what was a extraordinarily promising group stage. They got put into those semi-finals and you thought, this is the chance, this is the opportunity, this is the time that you'd get to see them have that moment, but no.
The team had been a top 4 in most of 2015 and 16, and we sort of dropped after I joined the team. We thought it was obvious to get a sports psychologist and try to work on our problems.
I have said that while Glaive has been important, the introduction of a sports psychologist for Astralis also very important with their history of choking.
My name is Mia Stelberg and I am a sports psychologist from Finland.
We really liked her way of thinking and her mentality to how to win. She really helped us with the team spirit and everything, and I think that's what makes us better than most teams right now.
Team Astralis, it's a dream client for me. First we started off working with the team spirit. Then of course I do individual work with them because all of them have their strengths and weaknesses as players. It's always day by day. You kind of see in what kind of shape the boys are in, how they're doing. They're constantly developing, so you have to keep adapting to that as well. So all days are different. I do consider the boys being athletes, and that means that you have a certain kind of a lifestyle. So the boys in our team, they're running, they're jogging, they're going to the gym, they're watching what they eat. Yeah, it's extremely important to be fit.
This is your first time making it to the grand finals. What is it like to finally break that semifinal curse?
It's amazing. Making it to the final this time shows that the preparation we've done has worked out and that the mindset we have right now is the way to win, so that's super awesome.
The teams arrived over an hour ago, and I was able to have a quick chat with Zonic, and he says he agrees that Virtus.pro are a huge opponent, but last night the team met with their sports psychologist in preparation for today's grand final. He also shared that the sports psychologist has been meeting individually with the players, and that will be absolutely crucial as this is the players' first major grand final ever.
I think she has helped us improve our game, obviously. We're doing really good now, but what she said back when we were around number 15 in the world at that time, she said it's not going to be hard to be number 1, it's going to be hard to stay there.
In general, I'm trying to teach them to be mentally more stronger and also how to handle pressure.
Getting very tense right now for Astralis. I mean, winning that second map wasn't easy. Did they use all the energy on that one? Do they have what it takes to bring it all the way home? this retake is going to be very nearly impossible. With Taz up on the high ground, Astralis, they can try, but this is not going to be easy. Device will get a kill on Pasha. They're getting the spray on through. Device is creeping in, gets the flick on Neo and takes him down, and suddenly they're in a 2-on-3. And now it's just Bihali in the corner. They're going to get the full retake. Nobody even goes down. Astralis revitalized here in the 12th round. That is so difficult.
That's right, one more round. The first half was Virtus.pro's. The second half has been all about Astralis. This is incredible. Are we going to see it? Are Astralis going to break the curse? Are they going to win their first major, the first time they're in the finals?
Finally, Pasha coming in with a refrag, but he's down. The bomb has been picked up by Dupree. They get the spray. Neo takes one, and Taz is there. And Astralis, they win the first major championship. 16-14 against Virtus.pro. Unbelievable.
In general, I think esports is very demanding. It's a hectic, stressful sport, and you can't lose your concentration, not for 1 second. I have the utmost respect for all esports athletes.
I remember we had a meeting at our office with our sports psychologist and the team, and she was saying that within 2 to 3 months you can probably make the best team in the world. And I remember that the majority of the team was like, nah, that's not gonna happen since the level of CS is so high right now. But we've come to understood that it has now happened, and what we are going to achieve now is that we want to remain here, and that is the tough part. So we're just gonna keep going, keep grinding, keep practicing, keep improving, and then we'll hope that this year will be our year.
For the boys to win the major is a dream come true. That was obviously something they have been dreaming of for a long time. Now the boys are #1 in the world. It's easier to get to that position, but it's more difficult to maintain that. So my job starts actually here.